Hello everybody. As the saying goes, time is money. So how do you save money when you're working on a garden, or if you have a garden and you want to save time and save money? Is you want to make sure that you set up an automatic sprinkler where you don't have to worry about watering the garden every day or every morning and evening. You have a system that automatically waters the garden for you. So that will save you time, will save you money, and allow you to be able to do other stuff. The sprinkler is gonna come on in a minute. See, that's my sprinkler. It comes on and it waters the garden. It goes around and waters the garden. So depending on the setup of your garden, depending on how the garden is set up, it goes around and just waters the garden. So it turns around and it waters the garden from one side to the other. I have, depending on the size of your garden, like I said, I have 3 different sprinklers set up so that it covers the whole garden. So you might have a different setting, you might have a different footage for your garden, but you can set it up so that it waters the whole garden. You just have to adjust it. So I'll show you the things that you need to set up a automatic sprinkler like this. So depending on what you have and how many sprinklers you're gonna need for your garden, what you need, the first thing you need is, if you're gonna have like 2 or 3 different sprinklers, you're gonna need a distributor like this, or like this one, that have different heads. So the second thing you're gonna need, as you see here, you're gonna need an automatic timer or sprinkler watering system, and this is one, and this is another one. All it needs is a AA battery, and then you can set, like it shows here, you can set whether you want it on automatic, which means that the setting that you put in, that's what is gonna happen. Then you can also set the time, and you can also set the start time that you want the sprinkler to water. You can also set how long you want the sprinkler to go, and how often you want it to go. You can water 3 times a day, once a day, and then there's another very awesome function, is the delay. If you want, if let me say it rains today, or it's gonna rain the next couple of days, all you need to do is just press this button, and it's gonna delay the sprinkler for 24 hours. Press it again, it's gonna delay for 2 days. Press it again, it's gonna delay for 3 days. And so you can delay the sprinkler, or turn it delay for 3 days, and then you're all set. You don't have to water if it's gonna rain the next couple of days. So that's what you do. And the next thing you're gonna need is, I'll put a link on some of these items that you need below this video. The next thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need hose like this, that goes straight to the garden. So you're gonna need a hose depending on how far away the water is from where you want to set up your sprinkler, depending on the length. So you might need 25 foot, 100 foot, 75 feet, 100 feet hoses. So right now, like I said, you need a distributor, you need automatic sprinkler. Here there are different ones, but these ones are very easy to use, and I've been using them for a couple of years now, so they're awesome. So the last thing we're gonna look at is the last piece of equipment we're gonna need for the sprinkler system, which is the sprinkler head itself. So let's check it out. So this is the little sprinkler head I'm using, and you can adjust it so that it sprinkles any particular area that you want. These here you use this tab to adjust it, so that if you want to see how far you want, you can adjust it to how far you want it to go. It's very easy to adjust. And I think the last piece of thing that you need, it's not an equipment, but you need a pole like this to strap it to a pole, so that way you can sprinkle. Let me show you. This one is about 6-7 feet pole, because the corn and other stuff are growing taller. So you want a pole that's gonna be able to last the whole growing period. So you just stick the pole to the ground, make sure it's secure, and tie tie the sprinkler head to the pole, and you're good to go. So this particular one, I have 100 feet hose on it, so it just goes around. So I just set it, and most of the time it waters early in the morning and late in the evening. So once you set it, it automatically waters every day. Unless you don't want it to water, then you can have a delay, set a delay on it, but it saves me a lot of time. I don't have to water the whole garden because it waters it for me. So I have one right here, and the next one I have, the next sprinkler head is right over here. I have to replace this sprinkler head over here because, as you see, the corn is almost covering it, so I have to get a longer post for this over here, and I have the other sprinkler head at the end of the garden over there. So it saves me a lot of time. I don't have to water every morning and evening. The system automatically waters the garden, and you can decide how much watering you need based on how much hot or dry the garden is. So usually 20 minutes watering every morning and evening is good for me, but it might not be the same for you. It might be less or it might be more. So okay, so that is it. If you have any questions or comments, or you'd like to watch something else that I do in the garden, just let me know, and I'll try to put it up. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please hit the subscribe button below. And thanks for watching, and have a fabulous day.